Hello, my name is Molly Osborne, and today we will discuss survey analyses. When conducting a survey, the researcher must ask themselves the question or questions they would like answered. In order for the survey to serve its intended purpose, the researcher must ask different scales of questions to retrieve both qualitative and quantitative data. After the survey is designed, one must find participants. These participants can be found via social media, email, through postal mail, or other means. The idea is to entice those in the target market so the data can be collected and analyzed. The survey conducted consisted of 10 questions that were arranged with different scales of measurement. The 43 participants that chose to complete were asked these questions and they were answered based on own personal beliefs and shopping patterns. The question that was researched was whether retail stores should be open on Thanksgiving Day. Black Friday, or the day after Thanksgiving, was once a shopping frenzy where stores offered great deals and incentives to target potential consumers to make purchases for the upcoming holidays. This frenzy has now leaked into Thanksgiving Day, where many stores are opening their doors. The questions asked during this survey and the collected data and analysis will be shown to ultimately display the end results. Question 1. Retail stores should be open on Christmas Day. As the cross-tabulation displays, there were 5 choices available for the participants to choose. The largest amount of participants answered disagree and strongly disagree. This accounted for 35 of those surveyed. Only 7 participants agreed with this statement. Question 2. I would go to the store on Thanksgiving Day to get an item at a reduced price. Once again, the cross-tabulation table shows that the majority responded disagreed or strongly disagreed that they would go shopping on Thanksgiving Day even if there was an incentive, i.e., an item at a reduced price. 28 of 43 participants were in this category. 15 participants were in the category where there was agreeance. Question 3. How does shopping on Thanksgiving make you feel? The participants were asked to provide an answer to this question on a continuum scale. This continuum scale contains 7 response categories. From very pleased to very displeased, those surveyed chose one answer to describe how they felt. 22 of the participants felt very displeased. This number constituted 51% of those surveyed. The frequency chart displays these results. The central tendencies as well as the dispersion metrics are shown for this question, as well as many to follow. How are these numbers found? The mean is the average. Add the numbers together and divide by the number in the set. The median is the middle number after the numbers are arranged in numerical order. The mode is the number that occurs most often after numbers are put in numerical order. The range is the maximum number minus the smallest number in the data set. Standard deviation is first finding the mean. In this example, the mean is 5.81. For each number, subtract the mean and square the result. After this is complete, find the mean of these new numbers and take the square root of that number. This may seem like a lot of work, however, Excel has an easy formula to find this result. These numbers tell us about the data collected. Question 4. How does getting an item at a discounted rate make you feel? Once again, this interval question was based on a continuum scale. Although there were 7 choices available, only 4 options were chosen by participants. The majority of those surveyed felt very good. 32 participants, or 74% of those surveyed, were in this category. Question 5. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to go shopping on Thanksgiving Day? This question allowed the participants to rate on a scale the likelihood of them participating in Thanksgiving Day shopping. 1 being less likely led the participants' responses. This constituted 45%, or 19 surveyed. 1 of those surveyed skipped this question. Question 6. On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to buy an item at a discounted rate? This ranking question had participants rate the probability of buying a product due to the lower price. 25 of those surveyed, or 58%, ranked this as 10. The frequency chart displays this result. Question 7. How much money are you going to spend on Thanksgiving Day? 31 participants, or 72%, responded that they would spend between $0 to $100. 3 people answered 0 in the other specification selection. Therefore, technically, 34 people would fit in this category, or 79%. This majority of participants would be spending no money or very little towards making purchases this Thanksgiving Day. Question 8. Divide 100 points among the following characteristics, defining the importance. This question allowed participants to determine what they found important. This was a question that allowed participants to show how they rank each category. The categories included family on Thanksgiving, shopping on Thanksgiving, getting a great deal on Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Day meal, and getting gifts family want on Thanksgiving Day. The respondents gave family 3,235 of the 4,300 points allotted, therefore showing the researcher that family was most important to most of the respondents. Question 9. Divide 100 points among the following stores you plan to visit on Thanksgiving Day. This question provided the respondents the ability to determine which stores will be visited on Thanksgiving Day. It allotted the respondents to determine where monies will be spent. The majority of participants replied they would not be shopping. However, of those that will be shopping, the majority chose Walmart as opposed to a specialty store as the store they would make a purchase. Question 10. Do you think Thanksgiving is about shopping or spending quality time with family? This open-ended question allowed those surveyed to type in their own personal response. 100% of those surveyed felt that family time was significantly more important than shopping on the holiday. The cross-tabulation chart shows the result of this question. Surveys are a great means of extracting data from a certain demographic of people. They are a means to express the thoughts, attitudes, and feelings of others about a particular topic of interest. After the survey is complete, the data can be analyzed and the researcher can draw conclusions based on the information collected. Throughout this survey process, both qualitative and quantitative data was observed to reach conclusions. Through this process, the respondents conveyed that family is more important than shopping on Thanksgiving Day. Was this survey 100% conclusive regarding this subject? The accuracy and confidence of this survey would have been more definite if the survey sample size contained more participants. The more people surveyed, the margin of error can be reduced. This survey provided information. However, can we use this information to make informed decisions? One must ask themselves this question before using as a definite piece of market research. This concludes this survey analysis presentation. I hope next time you use a survey for market research, you will consider what was discussed today. Thank you for your time.